Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ace back with yet another Madden 20 Alphabet Online head-to-head video for you guys. This is actually our 6th video in the series, and we're using the Cincinnati Bengals in today's gameplay. And on the very first play of the game, our boy, I believe that is Justin Evans, with a amazing interception right there to start off the game. But as you guys can see, this gameplay is going to be pretty interesting, because not only did this come down to a close finish, but we finally played somebody other than the Baltimore Ravens. And I gotta say, the San Francisco 49ers, man, they might have choked the Super Bowl in real life, but when it comes to Madden, they're pretty nasty. So as you guys are watching the gameplay for the beginning of this video, we are going to talk about the Cincinnati Bengals, where they are and what they are probably projected to do next year. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't think they're projected to do too much next year. Something recently in the news in the NFL world that pretty much everybody has been talking about. The Bengals own the #1 overall pick in this year's draft. Andy Dalton has been there for, the majority of the years now with the Cincinnati Bengals at quarterback, but they have the #1 overall pick, and how could you pass up on somebody like Joe Burrow from LSU? He is an amazing prospect. I might be a little biased because I'm an LSU Tigers fan, but it's just one of those prospects that you can't miss on, especially when you got the new head coach, Zach Taylor. You're trying to rebuild with somebody like that. You kind of want him to have a quarterback that he can also grow with. So it does make sense, as my opponent right here, just these corner routes were just killing me all game. You guys are going to see that multiple times. But honestly, it's not even mad at this point. I just need to realize what my opponent is running and basically just do something to stop it. But watch this next play, man. It's EA Sports, man. You just gotta love this game sometimes. The guy was on the ground and somehow we got sacked, but we do get the first down, and then we fumble. And oh man, the Bengals, playing with them, like I said, it's fun. It was really interesting playing with them, as somehow Kendrick Bourne doesn't get lit up right there, but that's besides the point. It's just, basically, they are a really fun team to use, especially online, because they're very underrated. I mean, people see the Bengals, and of course they're not going to take them serious, but the only downside, the offensive line. I mean, this guy was blitzing me all damn game, and I could not, no matter what I did, I could have double teamed, blocked the running back every single time, as Tyler Eifert just absolutely mossed that cornerback and safety right there. But we've actually do stop the corner route on this play. But like I was saying, just the offensive line, they just don't do any justice. Andy Dalton, surprisingly, he's not that bad of a QB in this game. He does throw some pretty accurate passes. Right there, that was just my fault. But luckily, he was out of bounds. But another thing that I want to talk about that is a real-life situation. I did not have A.J. Green in this game. However, news actually just broke out that they are trying to franchise tag A.J. Green. And I'm not a Bengals fan, so personally, I wouldn't know how to feel about that. You Bengals fans, you let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. But me looking at it from, an outside point of view, I think it would be great for the Bengals to have A.J. Green back. Franchise tag, it's a little hefty, but it would definitely be worth it to have somebody like A.J. Green back to help the development of Joe Burrow, even though I do think that he is going to be NFL ready when he is in the league. Day one, he should light the league up the way that he was playing in college. But being able to have somebody like A.J. Green, who has dominated the NFL for years, I mean, I mean, I wouldn't say he was one of the, the greatest. He's definitely, by the end of his career, he'll definitely be up there with some of the greats. Not like top 3 or anything like crazy like that. But AJ Green, definitely, in my opinion, he's one of the most underrated receivers in the NFL. But besides that, let's talk about the Bengals defense. Now, they are still going to have Geno Atkins, and they are still going to have Carlos Dunlap, and you'll see them pop up a couple of times in this game. They were actually playing pretty decent, and the Bengals actually, they hit it off with William Jackson III. Me personally, when they made that pick, I was kind of confused. I didn't really see too much tape on William Jackson, but Jimmy G just threw an absolute dot right there. But as for the safeties go, they're okay at safety too. Just the thing about the Bengals defense that, I'm not saying, like, this is what I just read, Bleacher Report, everywhere, ESPN, just all these scouts, they really talk about the Bengals and their defense and how old they are. The linebackers, they do need a lot of positions. But if you're a Bengals fan, you let me know in the comment section below. Like, do you think Zach Taylor is going to be the guy in Cincinnati, or do you think that he's only going to be around for like a year or two? It really sucks that they wasted all these years with Marvin Lewis, but he did go to the playoffs once or twice with the Bengals. He was actually around for a longer time, so he definitely made probably like three times or something like that. If not, then it's making the situation look really, really worse than what it is. But in my opinion, the Bengals, they have the number 1 pick this year. Normally, when you have the number 1 overall pick, you can do something with it, change your organization, and besides that, just watching this gameplay is just making me even more upset with Madden, because as you guys saw, I got a white screen right there, and he just took it to the house, and he was running this defense. And EA Sports, please fix something. Please fix something with this game. I'm begging you. I don't know what the title of this video, what I'm gonna make it, but maybe it's gonna be a plea for help, because they don't understand, as Andy Dalton almost makes a really good throw right there. But if you guys play Madden, you do know when you play people online, there's only 2 types of players that you're going to play. 1, the stretch. You're always going to play the stretch online on offense. Or 2, they're just going to run this blitz that this guy is just completely destroying me with. And you're just going to have to find a way around it, like, especially with the team that you're using. See, this is the first time I ever used the Bengals, so I was really having a hard time. This guy was really making me mad. And, boys, I don't go on the mic too much, but I went on the mic for this guy, and I said something. He got a little cocky, came out in goal line right here. But we find Ben Tate, I believe that's who that is. As we score a touchdown, we make it a 1-score game right here. This guy got really cocky, but I saw this as our opportunity to finally come back, even though we started the game up 14-0. This is our opportunity to come back. 2-minute warning hit. There's only 1 minute and 12 seconds left in the game, and he is continuing to run the ball with Matt Breida, who is probably one of the more underrated running backs in the Madden. As we get him for the sack right here. Big sack right here. We make it 4th and 9 with 1 minute and 4 seconds left with no timeouts remaining. He goes for a corner strike, and we break it up, and we get the ball back with 58 seconds. What can Andy Dalton do? Can he make the comeback? Andy Dalton in the pocket. We find the receiver on the sideline, John Ross. We have no timeout, so we need to hurry up. We do the same exact play. He is not covering John Ross again, and we get out of bounds. And on the very next play, we drop back with Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton's going to throw one up into the end zone, and Tyler Boyd is going to catch the game-tying touchdown. with 17 seconds left. What can our opponent do? We just need a couple of stops as George Kittle with the big reception right there. It's 1st and 10, 12 seconds left, 10, 9, 8, time's running down as he finds a receiver over the middle and calls yet another timeout. And the biggest play of the game is right here as he runs right up the middle and he calls a timeout with 1 second left, and he's going to hit the field goal and win the game. And that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And we're going to come back in the next one. Trust me. Peace.